We should never ignore our suspicions, but neither should we jump to conclusions. A child could have some drug-related signs and not be involved in drugs. However, there might be something else wrong, bullying or other issues. It is important to talk to them and find out. Stop and think if we come to suspect that our son or daughter is using drugs. It is probably because we've seen or heard something that's tipped us off. It may also be because of problems or behaviours that we have become aware of. The first step is to stop and take a deep breath and think about how you are going to approach this situation. You can look for opportunities to talk about drugs with your children when something about drugs comes up on TV or when you're in the car. Confidence is important for both parents and children. As a parent, you need to have confidence to learn and talk about drugs with your children. Do not attack and accuse them of using drugs. As if we wrongly accuse them, this can damage the relationship between both parent and child. If both parents are dealing with the situation, it is important to present a united front and avoid contradicting each other. This can prevent the son or daughter from trying to play one parent against the other. Treating them like an adult and explaining to them about the negative impacts using drugs can have, rather than telling them not to use drugs, is a much more positive approach, as they can begin to admire you as a parent for talking to them and not down to them. Children who feel good about themselves are less likely to get into trouble with drugs. Building confidence and self-esteem in your kids is another important task in positive parenting. The reality is that kids are going to come into contact with drugs at some point in their lives. You need to help them to deal with the situation which may occur, like when a friend offers them alcohol, cigarettes, or a joint. You can discuss this with them, like how they would say no without losing face, or how they will react if someone collapses after taking something. Coming up with answers to these questions is better than lecturing them about drugs. In this way, you are parenting positively for prevention.